Hi traders, and first day of the week. We've just had the Dow close and we are smack in the middle of this range. So you can see all they've done today is they ranged it from the fib from a couple of fib levels there. So the fact we couldn't close above the daily 21 is weak. That means we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days under, or even more, potentially even more, under 6 days at least under this 21-day moving average. So this market is weak. Shoulder, head, shoulder. For this to survive, we've got to close above this 17,000 level significantly. And at the moment we simply aren't doing it. So be careful. We've got Fed day on Wednesday, so I suspect we may end up with a lot of chop until we get the Fed minutes out of the way. It's Fed minutes, not the full Fed day. I think we'll come back and test this 16,800 level, this top of this hammer, and if we hold we can push back up. If we can't hold, then we are toast. So at the moment, with this relatively weak close today, we are somewhat bearish. If you look at the Nasdaq, very similar story as you'd expect. And the DAX, however, has had a pretty weak level. It's very poor data, and this DAX is not looking good. We look as if the next level is 90-80 area. We're 91.80. So if you get a short into the 92.50 area, then we can trade that. However, we are on a fib zone, so it's certainly not swing tradable until we clear this fib zone. And incidentally, thanks for those who turned up to the Fibonacci webinar. That was very interesting. We covered a lot of ground very quickly. So any questions on that, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you found that very useful. So weakness. Let's just have a look at this pound yen. This is interesting. We are right on this level. Very narrow range. So I'll be interested to see where we are in the morning, because if we can hold 175, I'll be a buyer of that and see if we can push up. Pound US. Wow, that's actually quite a good day. That's not a bad day. That has come off the 50%. At the moment, see, this is a reversal pattern for the pound. Very similar period to last year. Very similar period. So we could end up with the same situation, travelling around in this range. At the moment the RSI is divergent. It's certainly not a full-blown reversal signal, because we need to close above 161.50 for that. But I think we could at least work up into the 21-day moving average, 162, before that might roll down again. We've got UK rates on Thursday. Euro, that's had a bounce too. That's almost engulfs Friday's bar. So we're getting some weakness in the dollar in the early part of the week. Pound Aussie dollar, stuck in a range. Aussie US, very similar to the pound and the euro US. US dollar yen. So US dollar weakness. Gold. Coming into a lot of resistance on gold, but I'm going to bid here 11.95. I'm going to bid with a stop under here to see if that can pull around. Oil, don't think has done much. I think it's pretty flat. Yeah, we're just trying to recuperate after Friday's sell. Again, I think if that's certainly not a reversal signal, so I would leave that. I'll just stand aside. CAD yen. This is probably one of my favourite forex charts at the moment. I'm going to buy into this tomorrow at 97.50 area. Okay, I hope that helps, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for viewing. Bye.